Hey guys, I'm back again for the weekly oracle reading. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm Anne. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine counterparts. That's soulmates, twin flames, twin rays, and anybody you are connected to in a romantic way. I invite you to stay tuned and watch. I'm sure there's a message for you. Okay guys, it's that time of the year where, you know what, the holidays is almost here. For many of us in the US, we celebrate Thanksgiving and, get ready for Christmas and New Year and other holidays that's coming up. I love it. It's all throughout the whole world. So, you know what? This is a time when we really need to stand together, count our blessings, give gratitude, just give the energy of gratitude. Even if you don't celebrate, if you're in another country, this is a time I like to just embrace my true blessings and just, love, just express love to everybody around me. And it's like a mad time for shopping, and a lot of people are going out and you have to be really careful. I personally like to do online shopping. I always did. And you know what? It's not the gifts. It's more about like just having fun. That's what we do. That's basically, what we're all like used to. So I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed holiday. And if you're not celebrating, I just wish you a beautiful holiday with inside yourself. Celebrate. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving the reading with divine masculine, divine feminine. Like I said before, it doesn't pertain to one particular gender. So if you're male, female, doesn't matter. It can pertain to you all, the whole reading. But like a lot of people and like myself, I like to separate a few things just because sometimes I have a different perspective or I'm leaning towards another direction. So I basically divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so the first card for divine masculine is Electra, the Amber Star. Let go. I surrender and I allow myself to grieve. Okay, so this card is about letting go of what you've been holding on to. Maybe there's something that you're not really allowing yourself to feel happy, or you're not really looking at things in a positive way, which sometimes there isn't really anything to look at in a positive way. But you have to just try to, search what's inside yourself. And that's where the divine masculine comes in. They are trying to see the more optimistic side of these things, and not like so much of, the way it seems on the surface. Letting go doesn't mean letting go of a specific person or a situation, but more of like letting go of a feeling or an energy that you've been holding on to. A lot of times, growing up, you may have accumulated a lot of things. They may have accumulated a lot of things. Whatever it is, this is something that deep inside your heart, that if you're watching your divine partner, that they have several issues and they're still healing, or they're still going through something that they're trying to, it's a challenge for them that you're concerned about. You need to just like let it go, help them let it go. Whatever you're trying to help them with, you're also healing, you're also letting go. This is pertaining to both divine masculine and feminine. I'm picking up a strong energy that it's basically for the collective. Like I said, a lot of times these messages are not just directly on divine masculine or divine feminine, but for the collective and divine timing. So things that are going on right now, it's all part of divine timing. So if things are not going in the direction you want it to, and that's why you're trying to let it go, and you're allowing yourself to just let it go. You're allowing yourself to just, feel released of something, released of that energy, because you can't grow, you can't develop an energy of happiness if you're still holding on to this like ton of, a bag full. I like to call it a bag full of rocks that have no meaning. They're not crystals and they're not stones, but they're just simple rocks, which all rocks are beautiful. A lot of us paint on the rocks, and that's beautiful too. But you know what? When you're holding on rocks that just don't serve a purpose, you need to just let it go. You just need to release it. And this is where divine masculine is coming in. They're letting go, releasing it, and releasing that pain, that they too can finally come together and see the light, see where they're going. Because it's not easy. And especially in this day of world, we have, separation with a lot of family members that we can't let go, but though we need to let go of that feeling like, why can't we get over there? I know we're where my husband and I are feeling it too, but we've let go of it. We don't allow the negativity of why we can't, but we know that there is going to be more up ahead for us that we can. So it's more like letting go of what is happening so that we can prepare And that's like with everybody. A lot of people have separation issues with loved ones or your divine partner. You need to know that there is something better that's going to happen for you, for your highest good, why you are separated. Not because you're separated because it's, it's the pandemic and the government or, everybody just closed and shut down their borders. No, it's more of like you're basically preparing and you need a little more time. So I use it. I don't want to compare it with the pandemic. I'm just using that as because we're separated and it just came up as a message. So to better describe it. Okay. I don't know the name of this card. I can't pronounce it correctly and I don't want to say it incorrectly, but I will pronounce what it means. The medicine woman, heal. I nurture and nourish my mind and I'm going to repeat it one more time. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. See, a font is a little cursive and it's a little hard when I have a big light glaring on me. So anyways, healing. Just exactly what I said. If you're going through something and Divine Masculine is going through something, Divine Masculine is releasing something because they're letting go. It is part of your healing. If you're not letting it go, you're not going to heal. You're not going to see the positive side of these things. And it's just going to continue on. Healing energy. Okay, now that card is amazing. It just came up with this. So there's definitely a message here that why you're going through all of this, why Divine Masculine has to see things the way they are. Maybe it's a difficult battle right now and they're healing, letting go of it. And when there's a healing, if it's something internal, it's part of that process. It's part of that release. It's part of what nature, what the energies, what the universe is giving you. If you're not feeling confident, you need to let it go. You need to just release it. You need to stop looking at why it's happening this way and just allow yourself to feel the blessings of love. I know it's hard to feel that way a lot of times because we tend to feel emotional and it takes a lot out of us. But don't let it get to you. Don't let it pull you down because you have so much amazing energy inside you. The Jade Star, surrender. I am ready to let go with self-compassion. Now, you see how I talk about it all relates to the same thing. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in this reading is combined. I don't plan it that way. It just happens. So this is for the collective. You're surrendering, and you know what? The first start of healing is surrendering, let go, release. When you do this, it's part of the Divine Feminine's way of saying, I'm ready to take it on. Give it to me, whatever that may be. I give my gratitude and I give my love and I give everything. I just surrender and release. And you know what? You'll be replenished. This is what the Divine Feminines are doing right now because there's something greater. And when you do this, you know what? You're preventing something from occurring that can harm you or prevent you from doing anything that you shouldn't be doing. And that's why you have to just focus on that. Trust the universe. The universe has a plan, a divine plan for you. When you trust the universe, you can see things much clearer, much more openly, and know that this is all part of you. This is all part of what your soul journey is all about. If you don't see it, you're never going to find a better way to get past your own emotional negativities. It's the way Divine Feminines is happening in their life. What's happening in their life. Yeah, I don't know what that. I can't. Electra, the Lost Star. Rebirth, out of the darkness into the light. I love this card. It's beautiful. I just love the colors. You see that? I love the sparkles of that. And that's, so true. The Lost Star rebirth. Divine Feminines is gaining strength and they're starting a new chapter in their life. If you don't start looking at things more openly and stop letting the fear-based energy, stop letting fear creep in. Those little seeds, listen, those little seeds is not going to make you lose the joy and the love and the hope you have. You've been through so much. You've gotten through so much. You've done so much for your life. Look what you've done. And you know what? You can't let it go to waste. You can't say, oh, I'm going to just give up. No, you can't. Look at you. You're amazing. You are beautiful. You have so much to look forward to, and you have to remember that this is all part of a rebirth. We're all sticking together, we all are holding hands, and we're all bracing. And that's basically what you're doing with this relationship. You know that this relationship is meant for you. You know there's something more beyond it. Maybe there's some rocky roads, and you know you're meant to stay there, or you're meant to wait, or you're meant to just be open to somebody new. Whatever that may be, these are messages coming from the divine, not from me, but given to me to give to you so that you can use to your highest good. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like you're circling. And that's not going to help you to reborn, to rebirth, not reborn, but I guess reborn. Yeah, rebirth into something special, something, like enlightening. You want to be empowered. Don't let fear-based energies pull you down, because that's what's going to knock you off track. And then you're going to feel like you wasted so much time worrying and putting all that stress into something that it's time to surrender it. Divine Feminine, this is what you need to do. And this is why we all, put that energy out that we can do this. We can do this together. Forgiveness and understanding. Now, understanding and forgiveness go hand in hand. When you forgive, you let go. You forgive what is internally. And it's more about forgiving yourself. You did not do anything wrong. Don't blame yourself. Don't keep putting yourself out on the limb and saying, I should have done this. I should have done that. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Because every time you do that, you make things harder on yourself. And when you make things harder on yourself, you can't see the light. You can't see the positive. And you know what happens? You end up falling down. You spiral. And that's, the understanding. Things happen for a reason. It happened for a reason. That person, whatever they done, or, whatever you're going through, working through, it's happening for a reason, and it's not going to continue. But if you allow things, hardship to heaviness on you, it's going to continue. So why not work with yourself? Work with yourself to get more empowered. Don't look at this person. Like I said, this is messages not pertaining to one person. I'm just giving out the messages that are coming through. And if it's pertaining to you and you're resonating with it, then it's a message for you, obviously. So forgive that person. Forgive them even if they didn't ask for forgiveness. And especially now during, this time of gratitude, this beautiful holiday. Well, a lot of people say it's beautiful. A lot of people don't want to say it's beautiful. I like to think of Gratitude Day, giving gratitude just because I just want to. And, that's why, I'm not talking about anything, and I don't like to be, going and touching a nerve. And a lot of people, like I said, to me, this time of the year is, I grew up with it, it's the way I was raised. We give gratitude. We give love. And that's what I look at this time of the year. I love holidays. I know a lot of people don't like holidays because it invites a lot of, feelings of emotions, a lot of emotions, happy, sad. And you know what? Sometimes it can be like that if you're away from somebody, seriously. And sometimes it can be like that if something happened, and maybe you keep reliving it. But when you look at it in a way, in a sense that you're letting go, you're starting over again, releasing it, you feel a lot better inside. I know I do. I feel, if there's some things that are just not, clicking with me, and it's not the same, or it's just, we're not little kids anymore. We're not waiting for, the Christmas gift or the holiday gift or whatever you want to call it. It's just that time of the year always invited excitement when we were growing up, but we're not little kids no more. We're adults, so we look at it differently. Everybody has their own way, and I'm not, saying how you should be looking at it, but it's the way I like to look at it. I try to look at fun stuff, happy stuff, because, there's not a lot of things that could be fun right now during this pandemic, right? Yeah, we all have to, stick together. It's just the way it is. So a lot of important messages. I hope that this reading resonated with you, because there was a lot of important messages I got. If you would like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings. The links are down below in the description area. Also, I have several blog articles that pertain to soulmates, twin flames, and just giving a little information about them. I've been doing this for several years, so there's a lot of material in the links down below. Okay, I just want to say to you guys, thank you so much for always being there for me. I love you all, and just reaching out, and just all the new followers I have. Thank you, welcome, and just thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and everything. I give gratitude, and I just could hug you guys all because I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed holiday. If it's not something you want to share or express, but I hope you just have that holiday inside yourself, that enthusiasm inside of yourself. Be careful of, if you're going out shopping, if you're doing it. If not, it's been, adopted all over the world. I like to do it online. Like I said, it's just so much easier, not because of the pandemic, but because I just like to stay home and not be like messing around with, like, where I can't find a parking space. Oh, it's so cold. I don't want to wait in line. Oh, like I need a ticket. That's basically what we've done in the past. We stopped doing that over the last, I think 4 or 5 years. That's just, it's too stressful. And now we have puppies, which a lot of times, a lot of stores are welcome our puppies, but we have like, our little Honey, and my daughter has Toto, and poor Kisses, she's 14, but she could stay home, but she feels left out, so now we take her. So whenever we go somewhere that's dog friendly, we take all 3 dogs. Yeah, my daughter's got her dog, I have mine, and my husband has Kisses. I don't have them with you, they're all on the other side. So anyways, enough about the pups. I love them. You guys can see them on my furry babies on Instagram. My daughter runs it, by the way, so you might see a lot of pics. So until next time, God be with you all. God bless you all. Namaste.